Only on 12 this morning, it's a case of extreme stalking. A suspect in Washington County has been arrested for harassing and threatening several women. Most of them he met online.
He's also accused of going after their friends and family. Haley Rush with the Fox 12 investigators joins us now in the studio with more on this. Haley.
Well, good morning. Investigators tell me it's one of the most severe cases of stalking they've ever seen. 35-year-old Bo Hans Parker was arrested recently for a list of charges that includes stalking, identity theft, and coercion. Parker is accused of going to extreme lengths to not only stalk his victims, but also try and destroy their reputations and the reputations of their loved ones. It's a story in this day and age as old as time. Boy meets girl online. Boy and girl meet up, start dating, and soon move in together. In this case, that girl is Cassie Elko, and that boy is 35-year-old Bo Hans Parker, who is now behind bars.
I mean, I knew that he, wasn't the best person, but I didn't know what he was capable of.
Elko and Parker first started talking in 2009.
Super charming, super nice, super funny.
By 2014, they had a life together in Hillsborough and 2 kids. But Elko says they fought often, and she decided to leave.
And that's when it started, that he was just constantly verbally abusing me, telling me that, there's no way that I can leave.
According to court documents, Elko told detectives she tried to leave Parker several times, but he kept harassing her and would find where she was staying.
Once I left, he started making fake email addresses under, my name, saying, well, how would you like it if this friend that I think that you're staying with, their car got set on fire, or, this friend, they lost their job, or, CPS got called in for their kids.
Court documents state one of the times she left, Parker threatened their kids, writing in an email, "I sure hope we don't have any more accidents or hospital trips, but I'm thinking I could do with one less." Another part of the email threatened to send strangers to her loved one's home to rape them, going on to say, "It won't stop until I'm put away, and by then something will have already happened."
It was to coerce me into coming back.
In 2017, Elko left, this time for good. She then met her now fiancé. Elko claims Parker created flyers with her fiancé's picture printed on it, calling him a sexual predator. He's then accused of mailing the flyers to everyone in their apartment complex and her fiancé's family.
Monstrous. Evil.
And detectives say Parker has harassed women like this before and even after Elko, usually first meeting them online. Court documents state another victim was also sent alarming texts and emails, one of them threatening to have strangers rape her after they broke up. She was also sent pictures and threats of her horse being killed from a fake number believed to be Parker. In the school district, who employs a friend of that same victim, received an email complaint that she was sexually abusing children.
Over the course of my 22-year career, this is the most prolific stalking and bullying that I've seen.
Parker was recently arrested, charged with stalking, identity theft, and coercion.
I took this case serious because as the victims started to come forward, you might look at one person and say that this doesn't look like stalking or this doesn't look so suspicious until you look at the pattern of the other victims and it's all similar. And then you start to put it together, and I saw just how in-depth this person was going to damage other people.
Damage, Elko says, needs to be brought to light.
I want people to, be able to see that, there's abuse beyond, physical.
But damage, she says, doesn't have to stay with her forever.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to moving on. And so far, on that right path.
Wow, this is, really disturbing.
Really disturbing, intense accusations. These are just some of the documents I've been going through for weeks now, and there's even more alarming accusations in here that I didn't even get to in this story. Just the lengths this guy is accused of going to their friends, family, everyone.
No doubt that this is getting a lot of attention now from people. You've really sparked something. What can people do if they see something like this or they're in a similar situation?
Well, what's really interesting about this story is nothing happened physically, and I think a lot of victims think if nothing physical happened, they can't come forward and it's not a crime, but it is, and detectives say create a log when this stuff starts happening and contact them, and they have the resources to deal with things like this.
Wow, yeah, the threats alone are just pretty terrifying.
Disturbing, yes.
Haley, Haley, thank you so much. Now, Parker did not have a clean record even before all of this. He was convicted of criminal mistreatment last year.
Court documents state that Parker left his children alone while he went to work at night and that he would, quote, give them medicine before they went to bed to make them sleep. His next court appearance for stalking is later this month.